two. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Two brothers, half a packet of cigarettes, and one of the most iconic looks in cinema. There really isn't anything like Blues Brothers, other than Blues Brothers. This cinematic spin-off from their SNL skit Origins took the characters by Dan Akroyd and Jim Belushi to new heights of legendary status. Filled to the brim with famous faces, killer blues hits, and hilarious comedy moments, this is the Blues Brothers. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, or as usual, I'll kill the family dog. So if you don't know the story of Blues Brothers, it's about two brothers from Chicago, Elwood and Joliet Jake Blues, played by Dan Akroyd and Jim Belushi respectively, known infamously around those parts as the Blues Brothers, a rock and roll revival band. They're going to have to raise $5,000 to save the Catholic orphanage that they grew up in, as it's being demolished. Going on a musical journey to reunite the Blues Brothers band, evade the law, escape neo-Nazis, and put on a show of a lifetime to, of course, save the day and music. Jesus Christ, what am I even saying? It's fucking incredible. It's so good. You can't even explain it. If you haven't seen Blues Brothers, what the hell are you doing with your life? It is the perfect iconic jukebox musical with the perfect level of comedy, action, drama, and just silly buffoonery that you need from a film like this. It makes you feel good about yourself, makes you feel happy. You're not sad when you watch it. There's never ending momentum. There's so much chaos that keeps the movie from ever being boring for you. From the moment Elwood picks Jake up from the prison in a police car to the brothers surviving murder attempts from the gorgeous Carrie Fisher playing Jake's ex, and of course the legendary high-speed chases throughout the movie. The performances from John Belushi, Dan Akroyd are unchallengeable. As best friends in real life, you really get the chemistry between these guys. They are brothers who love each other just as they were in real life. The quick back and forths, the unbearable silences, and the don't give a fuck attitude. No matter what happens to these guys, even after getting blown up, covered in rubble, they're just brushing it off, carrying on with their mission like some sort of Terminator. Maybe the power of God, or perhaps blues. There is something about Blues Brothers that can never be replicated. I know Blues Brothers 2000 is a pretty okay movie, but it's not this. This is a lightning in a bolt type of movie. Being able to get in such iconic old school musical artists, with the stars being at the height of their SNL fame, it's dirty, it's gritty. I love the aesthetic of this film. The needle drops in this movie are incredible, with classic blues, rock, and R&B songs laying over most of the movie. It's perfectly chosen, mixed, and timed. From Peter Gunn theme as they're cruising down the street in their awesome Blues-and-Bill, a decommissioned police car, to Ray Charles singing Shake Your Tail Feather, and Cab Calloway himself performing the iconic song Minnie the Moocher. Not only that, playing a pinnacle character, being the father figure to the Blues Brothers. The Blues Brothers themselves are absolutely brilliant, musical, and as a plot device, taking Jake and Elwood on the odyssey to reunite their band, play an awkward gig in a country bar, and become two of the most hunted men in America. John Candy is absolutely hilarious as this cop trying to take them down the majority of the movie. He's just a bumbling fucking, he's John Candy. Can't hate him, you can't not love him. He's fucking brilliant. I love him. He's the best. Anyway, Matt Guitar Murphy in the movie is married to Aretha Franklin, and they own a diner together. Although it's a great musical number in the diner, he's kind of abused by her. She's very manipulative towards him. His nickname is literally Guitar. She says it herself, and then she's stopping him from playing because she doesn't want him to go on the road. And I get it's so that, Aretha Franklin can sing Think. But, it's like you watch Blues Brothers 2000 and you see these characters like where they've got to. And now she's a successful car salesman or whatever. And Matt Guitar Murphy is pussy whipped by her, and they get to do another musical number. And again, it's good. But I don't know, man. He stands up to her in the diner and leaves with the Blues Brothers. But am I meant to feel bad for her? It's Aretha Franklin. She's a legend, but she's kind of a cunt because, I kind of think, she's not great. Anyway, with the power of God, music, and righteousness, there is never a second where one of the brothers doubt their mission or any kind of bullshit like that. It's just two blokes have decided this is exactly what they need to do. It's important. They drive the chaos, perform a killer gig, and making the greatest high-speed police chase in cinema, manage to get in time to the council to approve the money in a hilarious scene where they keep barricading the doors. It's so good. It knows exactly what it is. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but it's not stupid. I said it was silly, but it's not stupid. It's very fucking smart. What it does, it knows exactly what it's doing. You wouldn't get these fucking legends signing on to be part of the movie. If it was just a piece of shit, a bunch of fucking jesters making a laugh. Good stuff. It's proper. Anyway, so here's a few things that I noticed. So I've just written the Cheese Whiz guy. I'm gonna try and find that footage. I don't know what that means, but I've just got that in my notes. 80s Carrie Fisher is probably the best Psycho X you could try and have, like Princess Leia trying to kill you with a rocket launcher and an M16. Great. They are simple characters, designs, attitudes, personalities, but they are great. There's so much you can sort of put on them, and they're almost like a blank canvas that you can put yourself in them or whatever. and it is a pure love of music. Blues, R&B, funk, soul, basically anything. Big band, jazz. It's anything. Proper music. There is also a connection to religion. Jake finding the light with the help of James Brown. Of course, he's in the movie too, at the church. Again, a great musical number. And the movie does this thing with the sort of buddy cop dynamic they were really sort of moving towards in the early 80s. Both are forward, outspoken, bold, and convincing. I love this movie for having two characters so convincing they're doing the right thing, which they are, that you have no question. As I mentioned earlier, it's just straightforward. It's just, I was watching Knights of the Seven Kingdom lately, and I just love seeing a hero that's just a hero. They're doing what's right. Don't get me wrong, the Blues Brothers aren't exactly doing it in the best way they do it, but anyway. And in the diner where they meet Aretha Franklin and Guitar Murphy, they have the strangest order in the world. It's four fried whole chickens and a Coke, and then white dry toast. And the cook knows them exactly from the order, so obviously it's not the most common order in the world. Also, they meet Ray Charles in a music shop. It's Ray Charles Exchange. They do the musical number, great little piece. But he shoots a little kid who's trying to take a guitar from the store. There you go. And the council worker who happens to be on lunch when they finally make it up there, up to barricading it and being on the most longest police chase in cinema history. Fucking taking forever. It's Steven Spielberg who's the council worker. So there you go. And this is the other thing that I found kind of fun. They call the nun a penguin. They're like mother figure. Well, literal mother, sister, whatever you want to call her. But yeah, they call her a penguin. I thought that was hilarious because, of course, a nun looks like a penguin. So I've got some trivia. Jim's his brother. John Belushi was nicknamed the Black Hole because he went through hundreds of pairs of sunglasses during production. He would do a scene and then lose a pair before filming the next. So there you go. I lose everything, so I probably like that. During filming, James Brown got separated from the vehicle caravan, drove the Bluesmobile 100 miles west on the Interstate 80s to Spring Valley, Illinois, where he stopped at a petrol station for directions. He was arrested by local police for no registration. The plate was a prop and no valid driving license. Phone call was made to the production. The set director was more concerned with the return of the vehicle than return of the actor. He's not an actor. It's James fucking Brown. He's the godfather of funk. He's the guy who created it. You can't diss him like that like he's an actor. But anyway, according to John Landis, John Belushi sprained his back falling down the stairs in the death from the Penguin's office. He was in a back brace and painkillers for the rest of filming. Film was considered a box office bomb until it became a blockbuster in overseas markets, and obviously has done well as a cult classic. At the end of the day, haven't seen this movie, you are a fantastic glimpse into the world of rock, blues, R&B, late 70s comedy, and brotherhood. Please go watch this movie. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Any other movies that you would like me to have a look at, I would love you to tell me. I'm trying to do more of these film things. Obviously, I'm doing more gaming videos, but I would love you to tell me if you'd like me to do different things, if things aren't working, because views are all over the place, and I really want to build this up. So if you can try and get subscribers or whatever, if you're listening to this even this far into the video, I appreciate it. So thank you very much. If there's anything you want, anything you need, give me a call. I'll be there for you, baby. Bye bye.